Name's Joe Harrelson, but folks around here just call me Ditchman Joe. I didn't pick it, but I guess if enough people yell it from truck windows, it kinda sticks. Welcome back to the ditch. Fire's hot, pans heating up, and today we're making highway raccoon chili. Just like Mama never did. This little fella met my bumper around mile marker 42 this morning, tried to cross the road like he had something important to do. Spoiler alert. He didn't. So I scooped him up, said a few respectful words, and brought him home for dinner. I don't let meat go to waste, especially when it volunteers. Now, before we do anything, we need real fire. Not a button, not a beep. Fire that smells like gasoline and childhood trauma. I built this pit with a busted shopping cart, a rake head, and whatever fell off my neighbor's porch last week. Tossed in some oily rags and brake fluid. Poof! Instant heat. Cast iron pan sitting right on top. Already sweating like a preacher in a pawn shop. I prepped the meat last night, scraped the asphalt off with a putty knife, soaked it in cheap beer, trimmed the bruises. It's lean, twitchy, and honest. Tossing it in. Hear that? That's not just sizzling. That's history being made in bacon grease. Speaking of which, I'm adding some bacon fat now. Been saving this since last weekend's breakfast, which also served as lunch. Smells like patriotism and poor decisions. Stir it slow. You don't want to rush raccoon. Gotta let the heat find the soul. Next up, beans. Got these from Hank down at the gas station. Now, Hank's got this big concrete situation out behind the pumps. Nobody really knows what it is. Might be a bunker, might be a septic tank. But he calls it his iron reserve. Claims he's got enough food down there to outlive the apocalypse and 3 wives. The can he gave me just said beans, Korea, in black marker. No date, no label. Just that. So I figured they're Korean beans. Opened it with my knife this morning. Didn't hiss, didn't pop, didn't leak. Good enough. Adding those in now. Raccoon and beans. Classic combo. Like duct tape and guilt. Let that all simmer together while we work on the attitude. Time to pour in the beer, not for taste. For principle. Chili without beer is just sad soup. I use the same kind I soak the meat in. Pour 2%. Warm and slightly offended to be opened. None of that craft brew hop water nonsense. I want beer that tastes like it came from a gas station and got kicked by a horse. Now while that bubbles, let me say, sometimes I stand here watching this pan hissing, moon rising over the trees, and I think maybe I'm the last one doing it right. Out there people argue if a burger has feelings. They eat lab meat with a side of manufactured guilt, count calories like it's religion, and cry when their toast ain't gluten-free. Meanwhile, I'm out here using fire I made myself, cooking meat the road gave me, and eating beans that might have seen war. No apps, no warnings, no shame. Saw Bubba this morning too. He was acting straight. Quiet, staring off like he just seen a ghost in yoga pants. Said he installed some smart system in that junk pile he's been building. Now it talks back. Told him his ammo wasn't stored efficiently and his calories were poorly distributed. He thinks it's alive. I told him to unplug it and go back to yelling at squirrels like the rest of us. Giving this chili one more stir. Getting real nice now. Sauce thick, meat falling apart just enough. Smell's got layers. Smoke, spice, and mild concern. That's how you know it's almost done. One time I got stuck in a drainage pipe trying to rescue a buddy's ferret. Don't ask. Storm rolled in. I had 1 can of chili and a Zippo. Cracked it open with a rock, ate it cold in the dark. Turned out it was dog food. Still better than anything labeled artisan. All right, moment of truth. Scooping it up slow, little steam. Takes a bite. Ha ha. Damn. That's actually edible. Bit chewy. But Raccoon ought to fight back a little. Keeps your jaw humble. If I had some cornbread and no shame, I'd call this dinner for 2. Next time, if the sheriff don't show up and Bubba's robot don't turn into Skynet, we're making armadillo tacos. Until then, keep your tires bald, your fire hot, and your meat unlabeled. This is Ditchman Joe, signing off from the ditch. I ain't hungry. I ain't sorry. And I sure as hell didn't ask for permission. Roadkill Cookin, where